to a place where we can see the illusory nature of the perceiver. But is that higher? Does that have to do with vibration? Is that even something that we do or have control of it, or is it grace? I don't know. And Kosi would say there is no bridge.
Yeah, these are just concepts, higher vibrations, lower vibrations, frequency. But it's not to say that they're wrong or right. We can talk about them, it doesn't matter. Can discuss them, but at the end of the day, it's just
Yeah.
there's only what is. There's only this. Even expressing is talking about that. So beautiful. Everything's beautiful.
I mean, there's all sorts of tools that people use to try to make their lives more tolerable, right? Tarot cards, astrology, crystals, Bibles, you know.
Yeah.
You
Astral
know, all
projection.
astral projection. All of that seems to work in as much as you believe in it in direct proportion to its belief
Mm.
and your faith in it. And maybe something else that's it's difficult to understand. But what does it mean ultimately? How does it get you anywhere? If you're still desiring, searching, placing your faith in objects, ultimately the journey must drop, right?
Mm. And somehow these things may seem to keep that desire going, keep the desire that being there, to continue to seek, to to go up and down, searching. But at the end of the day, it's an illusion. Even that when it seems to happen, it's not being done by somebody. It's just also what is expressing that. So imagination seems to somehow uh, work perfectly, because everything is imagined.
Yeah.
Even to say you are talking to God, say that's an imagination. Even the name, say Charles, we've never seen it.
Everyone?
The name itself
Yes.
is just being memorized,
Sure.
Charles, but we have never actually seen it. It's you can say it's imagined. And they are just assumptions. Everybody seems to assume that I'm here, for what seems to be different people may seem to assume that, oh, I'm walking in the street now, I'm going to work, but it's just an assumption. They've never seen themselves. They assume that they are their bodies. As a body, I'm going to work. Even when people are having conversations, you can see that they are referring to themselves as just bodies. So they never really see themselves as they are, apparently. Because there's just nothing. There's nothing which may appear as an imagination, imagining as if there's something. That's how the story is appears. The story itself is imagined. There's no story here. This has no story. This right here has no Tuesday. It doesn't have time. It doesn't have a year. And it doesn't contain you in it. It's just what is. It is already empty. Like in the case of a newborn baby, when the newborn baby is here, maybe 2 days or 1 week, there's just watching, but nothing is registered. Nothing is registered. Nothing is registering anything. It's just watching, and nothing is seen. It doesn't say, "Oh, I see the lights. I see the walls," because there is no knowledge. There's no memory. So there's just seeing, but nothing is seen, and there's no seer. The baby is not watching what is being watched as a baby. It doesn't say, "Oh, I'm watching as I'm a baby. I'm watching." No, there's nothing there. Because even to say you're a human being, you are told that you're a human being. You are told that you're a man. So everything is empty. Just like when you were a newborn, still the same. It is empty. It is nothing. Everything is nothing. And there's no you. There's just what is. So death and birth is just a story. Nobody has ever been born. Therefore, there's nobody to die. There's just what is this. Yet in the story, it may seem as if there's somebody who was born, has been born, is living life, and someday will die. But that's just the story. Yet it's also just this, what is, which is deathless, appearing as that too. So there is no separation. All expressions are beautiful. And so there's nobody to lose life. There's just life. You can't lose anybody because there isn't a you to lose anything in the first place. There's just this. What is? There's only everything. Which is already empty. It's it's empty and full. It's all inclusive, but yet everything is empty. And this, what is totality, is not looking for anything to find it. This can never really be found because it's already whole and complete. It's already everything. There's nothing outside of this to find it. There's no separate me to collapse, to fall away already. There's just everything. There's already no separate me who's getting any closer or who's getting closer to anything. There's nowhere to get to already. That which is searching, that which is looking, is already that which is being looked for or being searched for. Or should I say, the one who's looking for this is already this. So there's no one who's looking for this. There's just this.